So,
Ah,
yeah.
ah.
What are you, 29 this year, Doug?
29, yeah, pretty close to that, Jim.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
I stopped counting quite a while ago, and I don't know. I'm guessing 29.
Well, happy birthday.
All right. Well, thank you. Let's see. That's all I needed. Okay. Okay, we're back up on YouTube.
Oh, boy. Okay, and then post airtime. We'll do roll call.
I got 2 on roll call
Yeah.
and the newsletter.
Yeah, this is a special agent that was inadvertently shot and killed while participating in a departmental firearms training. Sounds like they need a lot of training. And this guy was a IRS investigator. So we'll just say that belongs to Joe Biden. And then the newsletter.
You know, in the newsletter, Don, we're talking about your buddy Paul Gosar chimed in on Biden administration's designating 1 million acres adjacent to the Grand Canyon as a national monument, and we know why that is.
Yeah, we
Coming
do.
back.
Okay, we're coming back. You got Mike?
Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Back to Don McDowell Outdoors on Fox Sports 910 and always on our free iHeartRadio app. Here's the Bass Daddy and Tournament Pro, Don McDowell.
This segment is brought to you by Mr. Crappie's Slab Daddy Supper Rigs. We all live for the thump.
All righty, coming to the microphone now. Mike Day, fresh in from California. Mike, what's happening, brother?
Hey, buddy, how you doing in there?
We're missing you.
I know, I'm missing being there.
I know. You do a great job in here. So I was looking forward to doing some more YouTubes and talking about the fast pitch, slow pitch, and I've been trying to. I'm getting texts. Slow pitch, is that like a softball? No.
No, a lot more fun.
Oh yeah,
a lot more fun. The funny thing is, the bait has come back online a lot more. There's been less night fishing and more daytime fishing, just regular tuna long soak baits. At least the trips that I've been on and the ones I've been following here lately. So it's kind of changed up a little bit. I think it makes it easier for the fleet captains to fish mostly in the day, and it's a long run out to Tanner Banks, so they're kind of limited on how many, unless they're on a 2 or 3 day trip, that they can do nights.
Yeah. When's the last time you were on Tanner Banks?
Like 2.5 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
How was the water condition?
We happened to have the good fortune of being there before the storm. That was good. But the seas were really snotty.
Yeah.
It was good-sized winds, 10 to 15 knot winds, 17 knot winds with bigger gusts.
Boo.
Rough seas. Yeah, it was. We had to take our time going out there because we didn't want to kill all the bait. And so it was 12 hours to get to the bank. Going back, it was nice and smooth. However, it calmed down. The water did lay down. We had about a day and a half, 2 days in San Diego with a lot of wind, and a lot of people did not know what they were getting in for when we loaded the boat. I looked around, and there was a lot of first timers and kids and people older than me, which I'll call myself old. And I thought, man, this is not going to be pretty. And everybody hung in there. Everybody did good, had good attitudes, and there was a few that couldn't get out of their bunks. But it was interesting. It was a real eye opener, I think, for a lot of people. But Good fishing out there on the bank, man. I mean, fishing the anchor. We fished next to the Intrepid for about 6-7 hours.
Nice.
Just on a plunk bite. Yeah.
That's such a great boat.
Oh, it is. It is. It's a beautiful boat, and I'd love to fish off of it soon.
Which one were you on?
I was on the Condor, 90-foot Condor.
Yep.
Good boat also. If anybody wants to book that boat, I highly recommend the middle bunks. They're double wide bunks, and there's plenty of room on them.
Yeah,
great.
Middle bunks on the first floor.
Yeah. The top bunks are crappy. They're little, and the bottom bunks aren't much better. The middle bunks rock, and they've got some staterooms. If you ask for a stateroom and you need one, especially if you're taking a wife or significant other or whatever, your kids, you can get a stateroom pretty easy. I'm really starting to like that boat, and then the crew, good guys. Cook's awesome. He's really a chef, great guy, Greg. So I had a good time with him. Again, I was tried to get out right after the storm because I knew it was going to be good, and it has been. And the water's been flat and nice, and they're just killing them out there. Yeah,
the Saturday the storm was rolling in, I had Captain Bill on the video phone, and he put the phone out the window. I was expecting there to be, getting a crap kicked out of him, but it was really flat. I mean, it was.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it just laid down like a big lake, man. It was that way for about 2 days, and like I said, I wanted to get out there. I just couldn't get out there quick enough, and then I ran out of time. We had to turn around and come back to Arizona here.
Yeah. What kind of numbers did you have on the boat?
Remarkably, we were only 9 fish short of limits on bluefin, and we had 35 passengers.
Wow,
so that's a big load. So we had a lot of tuna. The size wasn't really there, and it was funny. I was just thinking about it this morning. We started out in the morning, and the fish were really small, and then as the day wore on, they got bigger, and we got the bigger fish towards the later in the afternoon. But the biggest fish we boated, I think, was around 90, 95 pounds, which is a good fish. Nothing to laugh at, but
nope.
We didn't see any of those really monsters, which is fine. It's actually kind of better for these mixed trips with, all the different people that, just want to go fish and have never gone. A lot of first-timers, it's better to be able to find them a small, medium grade of fish. But I had a good time, and I met some new people, and that's kind of what these trips are about too. It's the fishing, and it's meeting new people and stuff. And the fish were real mixed too. There's a lot of different variety out there. We did a little bit of bottom fishing because we're on the high spot. It's only 150 feet deep.
Yep.
So if you want to drop down and fish for rockfish, you can. And they moved. They made a couple drops just for rockfish. The only thing that damn wind and drift was working against us. It was hard to drop down and not have the lines all going sideways.
Yeah, for sure.
But the rock fishing has been really good this year. Yellowtail they're hit or miss, but they're out there. And the Dorado, same deal. Heck, some of these boats are finding Dorado, and they're catching their limits on Dorado, which is pretty damn cool.
Oh yeah, the dock count yesterday was really good.
Yeah, and they're not the little ones either. They're decent sized Dorado.
Well, let me ask you this: prior to the hurricane, there wasn't a lot of patties to be fished. What did you see post Hillary?
Really, it seems to be the same.
Okay.
Everybody that has the time is going out to Tanner Bank, and even we were on a day and a half, and bless their hearts, they're burning a lot of fuel just to get you out there. There's people that are complaining about it, like, well, we only got to fish for 10, 12 hours or whatever the case may be, and it's like, dude, thank the captain and the owner that they're spending the money driving the boat out there for that. I mean, you're driving the boat for 22 hours or so on a day and a half trip, but the fish are out there. That's the moral of the story, and there's plenty for everybody. You can just about guarantee you're going to go out there and catch fish right now. So the only thing different is a lot more bait fish, and it's really, really small hooks, number 2 hooks. And then if there's times when you got to go with a lighter leader, you need to kind of go with the 30-pound leader. But then again, you stand a chance of losing the fish, depending on the size of the fish you hook. And so when the larger models start rolling in, you move up to 40 or 50-pound fluoro leader on everything. And then a lot of us and myself, I went back to using a Top Shot mono to give me some of that stretch, so the line didn't break. And I didn't lose any fish, and I caught 2 on 25-pound fluoro leader and 1 on 30-pound leader.
That's a challenge.
It is. You got to be patient, and you got to know your drag settings. You got to set your gear up right. If you need help with your knots, especially your splices, get somebody to help you and learn your knots. And that's the key to everything. Don't have any failures, and don't have your drag button down too tight. And be patient and move your butt along the rail and get people, to work with you, and you'll come home with fish.
That's a good deal. What's your next trip?
It looks like I'm going to go to La Boca. I'm going down by Punta Abriojos or San Quintin. Maybe San Quintin first. I'm talking to Patty about hitting San Quintin in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we'll do slow pitch jig in there. That's where the halibut are really been holding good. Here right now, they haven't seen the halibut coming in. I'm waiting until the one gives me a better report. But last year at this time, we caught, beautiful big halibut there, and lots of nice vermilion reds and sheep's head.
Oh,
table. I'm all about table fare right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
My freezer has a little bit more room in it, and so about 3 weeks from now, I'm hoping to be in San Quintin. It'll be cool down there too. The weather's like San Diego.
Yeah.
And then maybe the month after that, then we'll go to La Boca. That's at Punta Abriojos, and that'll be for big grouper.
What is the situation down at Wheatas, the bass factory?
It's filling up. It's not full yet, but it's almost full. The lake, the conditions are good. I've still got the 2 nitros down there, and the camp has 4 other boats. So it'd be great to take a group of guys down there. They're still open. They're still ready to go. That starts in October also, and Patty and I will be down there in October. We're going down there mid-October, and she keeps reminding me, Mike, don't forget, October 15th. We're going to Wheaties, and I said, okay, all right. So,
yeah, cool. What I want to talk a little bit about our friend that passed away, John Backhouse, has got his. I guess his wife has got his boat up for sale.
Yeah. Garage kept boat. It's like brand new. I think it's got, what has it got, 246 hours on it or something?
Yeah, this is a 2000 Ranger 620 VS bass boat with a 250 HP Mercury hanging on it.
Yeah, good boat, well taken care of by John, well serviced and maintained. For those of you that do know John or did know John, he passed suddenly on us, went way too soon.
Yep.
Left a beautiful wife and a couple sweet daughters behind, and she's got the ugly task of trying to make sense of getting rid of some of his toys and stuff. And if anybody's looking for or in need or looking for a good bass boat, highly recommend that.
Okay, that's on Phoenix Craigslist.
It is on Arizona Anglers Facebook. I saw it. And Don, is there a way you can post it?
Yeah, I can shoot that to Doug.
Okay, that'd be great.
Do you have a contact number for?
It's actually on that post, Don.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't pull it up prior. I'm sorry. My bad.
let's see. Yeah, I'll just send him that whole post. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's cool. Any plans to go down to East Cape?
Actually, yes. Yeah, I'm looking at going to Mag Bay. Not really East Cape, but around the corner from East Cape.
Yep.
We're looking at a trip for Mag Bay for wahoo, and also inshore for snook. They got monster snook down there.
Yeah.
That'll be coming up in November. So November, December-ish. So I'll keep you posted on that. That'll be a good one. In fact, I'm looking for people to fish with. If any of you guys that want to start fishing Mexico, haven't gone, don't know your way around, want somebody to buddy up with, no problem.
How are you getting down there? Are you driving or are you taking the bus?
Little bit of everything. Mostly I'm driving, but all the places I'm fishing, if I wanted to hook up, he could fly in. We could get him a ride, or we'd pick him up from the airport. There's airports close by just about all the places, except for Bola. But yeah, we can work something out. So anybody that thinks they want to fish Mexico, and you want to see what's down there, it's kind of like my second home. I don't know. The best way.
Well, just nobody's probably told you this, but you're getting an accent, Mike.
That doesn't surprise me. Sometimes I forget which language I'm supposed to speak.
All right, well, keep me posted on East Cape and Mag Bay. Absolutely. God, I love East Cape.
All right, Don. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
give our regards to Patty. I hope she recovers.
You got it. Take care, man.
All right, we're going to flip into a break. That was Mike Day, is one of the best fishermen that I've fished with, freshwater, saltwater, besides myself, of course. That guy is just awesome, and I get a kick. Yeah, I had a good time. He would have a good time fishing in a mud puddle.
He has a rough life, doesn't he?
He's worked hard. Yeah, he's worked hard. So, all right, we got to flip into a break here at Fox Sports 910. I just love fishing with Mike. Yeah, especially down there at Wheatas. That's such a trip down there.
Well, I'm sorry he couldn't get in here today. I haven't seen him for quite a while.
Yeah, he's so much fun. Anyway, Fox Sports 910. We'll be back.
The first stop on any fishing trip is Phoenix.
Okay, let's see.
Which way is the restroom?
Out the door, turn left, go past the double doors we came in, and be on your right. Okay, we don't have James Goughnour to worry about next week. Doug, what are you doing in the background?
I'm actually eating some bacon.
Okay, that's what Can you hear that crunch,
You hear
crunch?
the
I'm kind of like, oh God, really? Okay.
All
right. We just got something on Doug. Okay. Doug left the Dairy Queen. He's down at Waffle House.
Yep.
Waffles. Yeah. I think, Doug, I'm going to email you up some stuff that I've been working on. We can post this nonsense with Colorado leads unprecedented effort to restore gray wolves. This is just so much. It's pretty informative until you get to the part where it talks about defenders of wildlife with 25 years of wolf conservation experience, will continue pioneering coexistence programs, not while improvements are desired. That's one. And then I have one that I will preface that was, no, where is it? This was the Wolf Act, the Senate Bill 1726 of the 118th Congress, 2023 to 2024, is talking about an amendment to the Agricultural Act of 2014, and it's got a lot of language in it. But what I object to, this was, and I can't find, I don't know who wrote it, other than to tell you it was Western Watersheds Project, and they are as green as they come, as green as Arizona Wildlife Federation here in Arizona.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get a hold of Will Coggins. I want to get him back on the air about green decoys. Arizona Wildlife Federation puts themselves out there as a wildlife conservation group, which is a bunch of crap. They don't do anything other than go get left-wing grants, and what they do with their money is pretty evident with Raul Grijalva and this last episode on the Grand Canyon. We fought them in 2016. Won the fight. We didn't get the monuments. Utah got some. Nevada got some. We dodged the bullets, and here they came again. And there just wasn't anything. I didn't see, honestly, I didn't see this coming. I was preoccupied doing some other stuff. And I didn't see Joe Biden coming and swiping a pen, on a piece of paper to do this. And by the time we got wind of it, it was way too late. It was a done deal.
I doubt he knows what he's even signing anymore.
It's on Fox Sports 910.
With Doug here, and when Biden was up the Grand Canyon, had his bodyguards or keepers or whatever left him alone, he'd still be wandering around out in the woods up there. He had no clue where he was. The ninth wonder of the world, the Grand Canyon. Thanks, Joe. Come on.
Yeah.
So
he has no clue.
Anyway, I want to close this out a little bit on what's happening in Arizona. The split between New Mexico now, the numbers are changing. And I can tell you this, the numbers, total wolves are supposed to be 241, 241 wolves split between New Mexico and Arizona. So we did the math yesterday, talking with my counterpart from New Mexico, Tom Patterson, does a great job with the New Mexico cattle growers. I'm on the Arizona Cattle Growers Board as the wildlife chair, as is Tom in New Mexico. So there's 241 reported wolves, and I'll tell you right off the bat, I don't believe that number. I think it's probably 20% higher. But they're reporting 136 wolves, Mexican gray wolves in Arizona, 105 in New Mexico. And now we're talking about 144 wolves in New Mexico, 97 in Arizona. I don't know why there's discrepancies. I don't know if it's predation on the wolves or just exactly what it is. But the wolf folks have put 16 pups born in captivity into 6 wolf den. This is called cross-fostering. And they've cross-fostered a total of 99 captive-born pups in the past 8 years, and they're apparently doing well. So far, 13 litters have produced by cross-fostering pups that have survived to see adulthood. That's all the time I'm going to spend on that. We've got some issues coming up with predation, and that's what the wolf bill is going to attempt to change. This is a bill that was submitted by Christian Cinema, independent in Arizona, John's Corin from Texas, Republican, and Ben Ray Lujan, a Democrat out of New Mexico. And what this is doing is increasing this two parts. The first part is to increase the compensation livestock loss up to 100% of market rate rather than the 75% they already get. Now, that's all fine and dandy. But Jim, here's the downfall. We don't have independent third parties to verify the predation, and this is a big hiccup. In other words, if you have a cow that you think got killed by a wolf, there's nobody to come out and say, okay, yeah, that was a wolf. The Game and Fish won't do it. The Fish and Wildlife Service won't do it. So there's bills introduced for compensation for independent third-party investigators. That said, hey, I'm Don McDowell. Doug has changed. He left the Dairy Queen. He's down at Waffle House chewing on bacon. And Jim Allen's in the house, and he didn't bring donuts. Come on. So this is Fox Sports 19.